You ain't lying.
They love free.
All right, so now that all the ads are out of the way, we have our loser semis, Ally and LarryLurr versus MuteAce and Mr R. And MuteAce and Mr R is a tournament, or is a team that is quickly becoming one of my favorites to watch in this tournament. They just have such great synergy with two characters that, I mean, I see Peach every so often, but I don't see a whole lot of Crom. Great Crom play is very exciting to watch.
Man, you're talking about the synergy. They're both taking an evenly disputed ass whooping right now. But
synergy enough. Oh my God.
I was gonna say they were turning it around, but just like that, to the, oh my God. Ally is just trying to dismantle this team, and he's doing it almost single-handedly. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the roles from these two players are pretty established right now. Ally is the kill power, which is wild to say when he's on a team with a wolf, but that's how it's been panning out so far.
Yeah, and I mean, it is wild to think of, but Ally's just such a good player in every aspect that he can do that. He can play the support role or the kill power role or the aggressor.
Now we start seeing another Nikita. Will it connect? And it does, but Mr R is sent to the other side of the stage. And Ally still has 3 stocks. Everyone else in this game has 2, but Snake being so heavy means that he really has a 3.5, maybe 4 stocks.
Yeah. But, you know, even though he has 3 stocks, let's not forget, Mr. R is using Crom. He does have a spike.
Yes.
You know, he does have plenty of kill power, so does Peach. Yellow team can bring this back at a moment's notice. It's just you really got to get something started, and I think that's the question. Not if they can do it, but when will it start?
Yeah, because they are kind of like a ticking time bomb. It might not happen in this game, but I know the skill level of all the players on screen is so high that no one's getting shut out.
Yeah.
I believe that will be a very solid
counter all out. You know, the stocks just like that are even. No, the percent isn't, but the stock count is, and that's how you start. That's how you start mounting a victory or a comeback.
Never mind.
Okay, you know.
Maybe not quite like that, but
it'd be like that sometimes.
They really do. They don't think it'd be like it.
All right, but Mr. R is still fighting as if he's not on his last head, as if he did not just share his stock. He's still in there throwing out dares and scrapping.
I do like that, though, because after share stock, we do see a lot of players kind of slow it down, dial it back. Mr. R is like, I'm not getting anything by playing it slow. I need to go in to support my teammate and keep on cap on the dynamic that we've built up.
Good down air out of shield. And this 2v1 puts him back off. Oh, sorry. Put LarryLurr off stage. I spoke too soon. Good grab. Oh, he missed the up air. I'm actually a little surprised right there.
Yeah, I mean, Wolf's up air is kind of hard to follow up off of in that angle, unless you're already high enough, or unless you already have a double jump that will. When did that get set? I had a whole sentence, but I was like, as soon as I heard
was that there when Sim Sora was still alive? Like, that was chilling for a while.
Exactly. It's like, wait a minute. I never heard the audio cue for him to drop that.
We mentioned the ticking time bomb. We were talking about the wrong thing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And if you think that doubles is already chaotic enough, adding Snake to that means more explosions in terms of grenades, Nikita, C4, and there's 3 other characters on screen. I don't blame, you know, anyone who gets hit by Snake's explosions because there's so much stuff to look at.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely correct on that. And it's, you want to say you're always going to know where it is, but it's just not quite that possible, you know? So you are going to see if there's a stage counter pick. It's coming in. Oh, okay. I want to see the Bowser. I'm with it. I'm with it. He's not with it. He's not with it.
Oh yeah, I feel like Mr. R wants to win it a bit more, and I've never really seen him play Bowser. If he had a Bowser like polished up, I'd be like, okay, yeah, let's go. But you know, trying out those pockets this deep in the bracket, stick to what you know. It's been working great so far. And Battlefield, going here for game number 2, and I feel like there's a very good counter pick for a yellow team because Crom, you know, having the Destroyer to kind of poke through platforms will be very beneficial to him. And Snake is very liable to get juggled and trapped on those platforms.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Excuse me?
He got thrown into it.
They were doing so good. I mean, they still can do it fine, you know. It's going to be a little disheartening that happened, but still can completely bring this back. And you're absolutely correct. Peach, Crom, they both do so well with platforms and kind of these confined quarters that a great counter pick choice. And it was panning out, minus, you know, the cramped quarters kind of playing a role in MuteAce dying to Mr. R's up B.
Yeah. I mean, if this game becomes close, we'll probably weigh in on Yellow Team's minds. Like, if I just didn't get thrown into my teammates up B at such an early percent, this all could have been different.
But they're very close to actually getting rid of ally stock. Or Larry's if they can find a really strong hit as well. A forward air from Peach would do it. Maybe a back air from Prom might be able to do it. Oh, wow. That was such a good F-tilt time by Mr. R. And that both stocks are gone.
And that's such a good turn up thrown by MuteAce. Throwing it out there right as the double jump occurred, so there's no way that Wolf would have been able to get back. Mr. R still holding on to this first stock. It's going very good for him. And MuteAce also doing a good job holding on. Oh no! I would have loved that trade so much. That would have been worth it and exactly what he needed. But Mr. R, Ally was SPI and DIing away for his life. He recognized the situation as soon as it occurred.
Does that still work for sure? I thought like there was a patch where they changed some things.
It doesn't kill your opponent first on the last stop, but it will still drag you down and kill you on any other side.
I got you. Unless I guess you DI properly.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. At the setup, my man was winding up that F smash so far in advance. Definitely rehearsed.
Yeah. Actually, at this point in the bracket, I don't even know what's rehearsed and what's not. These guys are just so in the zone that anything that can work will work.
And let's not forget, these are the top 4 out of 100. And
he was at 0! He was at 0!
Yellow team. Oh, I see the secret now. Maybe Mr. R has to kill MuteAce with an up B, and then they can win. Then they just dominate their opponents.
My mouth or my jaw is still on the floor. LarryLurr was literally at 0. That had to have been like maybe a laser or a B-reverse laser, but that is the worst kind of misinput that you could possibly have in this scenario.
We saw something like that happen to MK Leo earlier as well. Remember? Wait, everyone's just dying now. Okay. Everybody
MuteAce. And now in our round of tournament events, MuteAce, the person who died the first 30 seconds, is now the only one who has 2 stocks left. Oh, what an excellent pickup. And now, after all of the, I don't know, tragedy that Yellow Team had to go through first, they are on pace to take this game with 3 stocks.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking very nice. I mean, not the 3 stocks anymore, but it's still looking definitely very good for Yellow Team. Of course, LarryLurr could get a straight down smash, maybe get rid of Mr. R at 69, but I don't know if he's going to get that chance.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was thinking he might be able to live this, but like Crom's back air is very powerful, and Wolf not as heavy as he needed to be. And now Yellow Team evening up the score off of honestly one of the wildest games we've had so far.
That was something different, that's for sure. And I don't think anyone was expecting it to pan out that way. You know, it's like, oh, Yellow Team's doing really well. Oh, Mr. R kills his teammate because his teammate's thrown into him. Oh, Yellow Team is dismantling right now. Oh,
Larry side B'd at 0, center stayed and SD'd. That is the most unfortunate SD that I have ever seen in doubles.
Yes. But had a cookie crumbles. 1-1 right now, going to PS1.
Team battle.
And I feel like the characters are likely going to stay the same. Yeah. I'm just curious what Larry's tag stands for.
What does it say?
It's like cassowary or something like that. Yeah, cassowary.
3, 2, 1, go!
Sure he made it up.
Yeah. I just love how Ally is still rocking the missile tag. This is everything.
Oh, maybe he wants to be out and he forgot the P.
Maybe.
ALPH. I'm seeing. He thought it was ALLH. Maybe that's how you spell it in Canada. I'm reaching very far.
I was saying, your arm hurt from all that reaching?
Bruh.
Did you just stretch first?
Back scratching right now, okay? All right, well, anyway, definitely a much better start for Red Team right now. Not in terms of stocks, but in terms of the percentage. This extra space is really starting to help them out. It turns out maybe, I guess, it wasn't the platforms necessarily. It was just really the lack of space that they had.
And if there's one thing that I have learned from the set is that anything can happen. Stock counts, percents, no one's really in the lead and no one really has it sealed until it is over. So MuteAce will be the first person to drop the stock, but if last game taught us anything, MuteAce can hold on to some stocks. We saw him die at like 200-something% and like almost be unkillable for a good chunk of that game. Excellent recognition by Mr. R, carrying the forward tilt, capitalizing on Wolf's recovery, the Wolf flash.
I am always so amazed that allies are able to land. Like being Snake without really having the best options to hit the ground, other than just air dodge or a grenade, he just always manages to hit the ground flawlessly, time and time again.
Yeah, he's really magical with those some of those like fine-tuning and positioning quirks that he has.
I mean, he has been playing the character for almost 10 years now, but still.
Yeah.
Dash attack just separating everybody right there. Break it up, break it up.
Oh no, and the grenade blowing up Snake. Unfortunate, because he did have a technical scenario that could have ended up in something big.
Yeah, and this yellow team really needs to figure out how to get rid of allies so soon, even though it's so difficult, because he's really making it so much more difficult to win. Like, even if you get rid of Larry, there's still another style. Right now, MuteAce is actually on his last style. And allies he just will not die. And it's such a mental damper.
Yeah, Allies' existence is really the X factor of this entire game. The fact that he can live forever, as you said, and kill so early.
And he always finds the opening.
Always.
Oh, the up air gonna do it. Mr. R, good stuff right there. And I love the chase coming in from MuteAce. He just completely did not care that LarryLurr was coming back from neutral.
Not at all. And now Ally, oh no, he air dodged and missed the ledge. And he was only at 84. That's a pretty high percent, but against Snake, you had so much left to offer on that stock.
Apparently, he's the only person that can hit this stock.
Yeah, I mean, at least below 100, because that's the only time I've seen him actually die like at an early percent.
He has the turnip. How did he just do an attack with it? Okay, Mr. R is actually dribbling right now. Yo, put that man in the NBA and one mixtape.
And now he has both players at a disadvantage. MuteAce is always right there to get a forward air and send his opponent off stage, and also cover Mr. R. So now the synergy is starting to really show on the side of the yellow team, and just like that, the up smash from MuteAce, eliminating LarryLurr, and now Allies up a creep without a paddle.
Yeah. Oh, missed it.
Oh, no.
Okay, what if he would have held in after the get? Would have. Very good job, just hits him away. Are we gonna finish our play? Not able to do it quite yet, but how do you get up? You get up to die. You get up to lose the stock. You get up to go into game number 4.
Mm-hmm. And I swear by this, Crom's ledge trapping is among the best in the game. I feel like it's Crom, Lucina, and sometimes like randomly DDD, but like Crom is very good once you're on the ledge, just at keeping you there. And as we saw right there, killing you there.
And especially a player like Mr. R, who is known for his ledge trapping in every game he plays. You know, so it's him using a character like Crom makes it even more difficult.
And maybe that's kind of why he gravitated towards that character. So play your strengths. And now, set point for yellow team is Mr. R, Larry, and Ally. Slight advantage at the moment as red team starts to whittle away at it.
But I mean, again, even though they have it at the moment, we know that Ally is just gonna live until 200. So that's just something you already gotta keep in your head. But Mr. R actually dropping his stop relatively early in the grand scheme of things. Oh, but he hits them both. Can we finish? Oh, he's not able to get it. But Ally actually dying at the end of it, and Mr. R following up. Yellow is somehow turning the tide to the moment's notice.
An explosive skill power from Peach cannot be understated, especially on a stage where like the platforms carry you close to the blast zone, because that way Peach can just kind of forward air you, and if it hits, she can drift away, maybe cancel her float and be safe. But or if it doesn't hit, rather. But if it does hit, we saw the results. You will die.
So proficient at it at that. And, you know, it really is just Ally kind of playing the support role. You see LarryLurr jumping in and out of the fray. Ally always there to back him up. Managing to kill Mr. R yet again is really going to be super important for MuteAce to actually stop him right now for Yellow Team.
Yeah, but I was just say that Mr. R immediately gets 22% off of a full nair from Ally. And oh no, MuteAce dropped the stock. A bit ambitious with that Peach Bomber, but if they're connected, it might have set Ally in a position to be edgeguard and killed. So I can understand the risk reward kind of making that.
Oh, the read right there from MuteAce. Hits him to the right, runs there, runs back, catches it. Air dodge from Ally. Beautiful play. And it's so weird that, like, right now hey, we did it. Was it worth it?
I think that was worth it. Honestly, I do think that was worth it.
Also, how bold are you? That's your last stock. What if he DI'd out? What if you died for no reason?
Hey, then we would have been talking about something different. But now I will talk about how brilliant of a play that was by Mr. R to make this into his team's advantage and almost getting the kill on LarryLurr. This is set point, so Yellow Team has all the cards in their favor at the moment.
Good pick up. Parries into death. Ally, you're at 100%. You are staring death in the face right now. I wish you the best luck on your trip, on this voyage. This is the tournament. Oh. Turn-ups?
Turn-up tech chase into forward smash?
Beautiful. And look at the smile right there. They stood up. They were so happy, so joyous about it. They stood up to actually unplug, and then they were like, wait a minute. We have loser finals now.